We're still early in the NBA season on ESPN. The Hornets come in with an offense that knows when and where to take their shots. You don't have to worry about them squandering good scoring opportunities. They will be challenged in this game versus the Bulls, who come in hoping everybody plays together on defense. They haven't been able to do that very often, and it shows when you look at the points they allow every game. So let's see how it plays out in New Orleans with Bob Steele and Rod West waiting to call the game. Welcome. It's time for some basketball here at the Hornets Arena in New Orleans. Bob Steele here with Rod West at my side. Let's take a quick look at the starters tonight. Who's going to shine out there, Rod?
Eddie Curry has a nice little inside shot. I'm going to be watching him to see if he's able to take advantage of it out there on the floor.
Rod, thanks. It's time for the player intros.
Ladies and gentlemen, please direct your attention courtside for the player introductions. First, for the Chicago Bulls. At center, Eddie Curry. At forward, Corey Blunt. Also at forward, Marcus Pfizer. At guard, Jay Williams. Also at guard, Jalen Rose. And now the starting lineup for your home team. At the center position, out of question, 70, number 5, Alden Temple. At forward, from North Carolina, 6'8", number 9, George Ryan. At the other forward position, from Kentucky, 6'8", number 24, Jamal Iceberg. And guard, out of Fresno State, 6'5", number 32, Courtney Alexander. Also at guard, out of UCLA, 6'2", number 1, Barrett Davis.
The Bulls get the opening tip. Blunt wants the ball.
Line it up, line it up. 502.
Passes.
Quit.
Rose takes a turnaround J. Gets back iron and out.
Rose was playing the percentages there. He generally makes that shot, but not that percentage.
Right, here it is one more time.
You can't go after the shot that hard on the jumper like that. It's way too easy to get just a little bit of contact. That's good enough to get you hit with a foul.
He completes the three-point play.
Pick him up. 14 cross. Watch out.
Williams rises up.
Jay
Down it goes.
Williams.
Nice finger roll. Lynch throws it in.
The Hornets
Have the ball to small lead. 3-2. Davis dishes it off.
Pick him up. Watch outside.
Kickback.
Get up.
7 seconds to shoot. Short shot and missed by Mashburn. Williams now has it. Nice rebound by the third-year man out of Iowa State.
Watch the pick. Line it up.
Passes it.
Tip 88, tip.
Grabbed by Rose. Goes with the crossover. Passes it. Count that last jumper by Curry.
The D should have wrapped that one up like a birthday present, but he made a nice shot and he got it to fall.
Watch the screen. Base.
Passes.
Push down low. Go power shot.
Gets stopped by Rose. 7 seconds to shoot. Launches from beyond the arc. Gets the front rim.
That's a nice job fighting on the offensive boards.
The steal.
The Bulls
Are holding on to the lead. 4-3. Curry passes the ball.
Pfizer goes with the fadeaway.
Great
Puts
job.
too much on it.
Pfizer must have realized that he had an average defender on him and put up that shot. The problem is that he's just an average shooter.
Lynch with the ball. The pass is intercepted. Push it inside. That was a nice start, but you got to have the passing lane first. There was just way too much traffic in there to let a pass like that fly. Passes it. 7 on the shot clock. Blunt shoots from 12. Tickles the twine. Campbell inbounds the ball. Passes.
Switch.
Campbell puts it up inside. They heard the whistle. Touches on the way down. That's goaltending. Count the basket. The Bulls head into the front court. They're shooting 60% from the floor. Nabbed by Rose. They push it inside.
2-4-5.
Fades away inside. Doesn't get the go-ahead bucket. Good rebound on the inside. Lynch makes the pass.
Lund has the uncanny ability to blow even the easiest shots inside, and that's sad.
Passes it in low. Fires from the right block. Gets the far iron, but it goes in. Just under 2 minutes here in the first quarter. Passes. Out. In the paint. Fires. Answers right back. Bad matchup for the D there, Bob. They're giving up way too many inches inside.
I got him.
The Hornets
Have it. They're 2 out of their last 5 from the floor. Passes it.
Touchdown low.
7 seconds to shoot.
Get him.
Uses the crossover. Gets cut off by Williams. It's knocked away. Blunt swatted that one away, and it's his first block of the game. Pfizer with the rock.
I got him.
Williams passes. They're inside. Passes outside. 7 on the shot clock. Passes. Pfizer pulls the trigger from the high post. Doesn't get it all the way there.
Pfizer is only an average shooter in the best of conditions, and with the defender all over him, that certainly wasn't the best condition.
Gets stopped by Blunt. One-handed jam by Davis.
Davis didn't throw down the fanciest dunk right there, but it all counts the same. They can go 2 for 1 here if they hurry, Bob.
28 seconds here in the first quarter. Passes it.
Clear.
7 seconds to shoot. Incredible play. Rod, break it down in the replay.
The Hornets
Bring it up. They're shooting 57% from the floor. Davis launches from beyond the arc. Misfired. Williams hurls it from about 3/4 court. Can't get the buzzer beater. There's the horn, and at the end of one, it's 10-9.
The Hornets
Trail single digits after one, Rod. Any significant stats that leap out at you?
assists, Bob. They're doing a great job creating opportunities, but they don't appear to be together defensively as they do offensively. They need to turn up the intensity and make some stops.
Lynch with the inbound.
I got it.
Davis passes it.
Watch the pick.
Pass back.
You got ISO.
7 on the shot clock. Launches from beyond the arc. Doesn't get it all the way there.
Alexander is a good shooter from long distance, but the defender met the challenge on that one. The Bulls
Would love to extend their lead this trip down. Passes.
Line it up.
Gets cut off by Davis.
Watch out inside.
Williams goes with the fadeaway. Count it.
Williams.
Davis heads up court. He's 1 out of his last 4 from the floor. Davis launches from beyond the arc. Gets the kind bounce off the back rim.
Davis found the soft spot in the defense. They weren't guarding him on that shot at all. The Bulls
Have the ball. They're 3 out of their last 6 from the floor. Skies. Goes glass on the lane.
Williams.
Campbell
throws it in.
I got him.
Just under 4 minutes here in the second quarter. Lynch has position down low. They work it in. Lynch dishes it off. Splashed in by Campbell.
He's a marksman with that outside jumper, Bob. You can't give him a clear target like that.
Yeah, you've got to watch him like a hawk, Rod.
Williams has it. He's shooting 75% from the floor. Inside. It's loose. There's the steal.
It's one-on-one. Alexander
Has it.
I got him. 3-eye. Push by.
Goes with the crossover. Puts it up.
Davis.
The Bulls,
with the score of this trip down can tie it up.
What's the pick? Double down.
Launches from beyond the arc.
Can't drop the lightly contested shot.
Williams took the right shot. He didn't hit it, but you have to believe he's going to make that shot a lot more than he's going to miss it.
Kickback. Davis. Skies.
Don't telegraph
It's
the
blocked.
shot.
Passes it.
Listen up. 91.
Takes the turnaround J.
Gets fouled. He'll shoot a pair.
Way too much contact there. No question why the ref blew the whistle.
He gets the first of two.
Substitution
One
for the
will come
Hornets.
off the floor.
Substitution for the Bulls.
Marshall
Inbounds the ball.
Get him.
Williams has the ball. He hasn't hit a shot from the arc.
13 double. Going back.
throws.
Passes the ball.
Takes off.
Can't get the bucket, but he gets the foul and will go to the line for two.
Got him on the arm during the shot. The ref says, put him on the line. He can't get the first.
Substitution for the
He'll
Bulls.
leave the floor.
Pick him up.
Davis is at the controls. He's one out of his last three from the arc. Passes.
Out, out. Come
They
down
push it
low.
inside.
Kick coming.
7 seconds to shoot.
3 under 5.
Received by Campbell.
Where?
Launches from beyond the arc. Scores his 8th point of the period. He's got 10 total. Curry with the inbound. The Bulls are at the controls. They haven't hit a shot from the arc. Passes it.
Marshall
Takes off. Gets the
Daniel
lay-in.
Marshall.
I got him.
The Hornets,
have possession, and they're on a 9-3 run.
Davis makes the pass.
Double down. Right.
Shoots from 13 feet out. Maybe next time.
Penetrate.
Davis has a first-rate mid-range game. Even though he missed that one, he has to keep taking that shot. The Bulls,
Work it up court. They're 0 out of their last 2 from the arc. Right wing pass. High rises.
Need help.
Doesn't get the finger roll.
That's how you fight for the offensive rebound.
Marshall shoots from the paint.
Daniel
Brings it on his
Marshall.
second attempt. That was all possible due to the offensive rebounding. Davis works it up court. He's 2 of 4 from the arc. Passes. Passes it. Releases. Can't answer back.
Nayland doesn't have a flashy inside game, so he has to earn everything the hard way.
Rose
Gets busy. Watches the lay-in.
He's almost a guaranteed deuce from that range, but the D kept a little bit closer than his shadow. He's going away empty-handed.
Davis passes. In low.
Mashburn
Pulls the trigger from the high post. Kisses it off the right rim, hit in.
The Bulls,
Have the rock. They're shooting 47% from the floor. The jumper was buried by Williams. Davis has the rock. He has 6 points from the arc.
The clock runs out, and we're heading to the half. The score,
23-22. Time for a refreshment run for me and Rod while Clark brings you the halftime report. Welcome to the ESPN Halftime Update. It's time for a quick review of the numbers from the first two quarters. The Hornets have been hitting the three ball with ease out there in the first half. Their outside shot is keeping them in this game, so I expect to see more of the same in the second half. Baron Davis, in the first half, has a total of 10 points. He'll walk away with our Sega Sports Hot at the Half player. That's our halftime report. Make sure to tune in to the ESPN postgame show at the conclusion of the game. Let's send it back to Bob and Rod.
Substitution for the Hornets.
Mashburn throws it in.
86 stuck in.
Bounce pass. Launches from beyond the arc.
Alexander!
Passes. Williams passes it. Knocked off course. Stolen! Now, you got to like that pitcher attack down low. You've got two of your guys crowding him. Chances are one of them is going to come away with the ball. Passes it.
Ball.
In the paint. From inside. Bounces off the left rim and out.
Campbell has to score in that situation. When you're that much better than the defender that's guarding you, you have to take advantage.
Passes. Launches from beyond the arc. Williams from the arc. That's two from downtown. Mashburn inbounds the ball.
The Hornets
Can extend their lead this trip down. They'd love to do that. Lob. Davis launches from beyond the arc. Gets right iron. No good.
Davis is a great outside shooter, but he met his match on defense that time.
Williams unloads from deep three-point range. No way, no how.
Williams was left in the lurch after that poor pick. His teammates have to help him out a little better than that.
Finger roll chopped in by Mashburn.
The Bulls
Head into the front court. They're 3 out of their last 6 from the floor.
Stay tight inside.
Williams dishes it off.
Watch outside.
7 on the shot clock.
You power stack.
Uses the crossover. Curry launches from beyond the arc. Can't tie it up.
Curry comes away empty, but he was playing pretty well on that. I'm not surprised he missed it.
Davis has it. He's shooting 40% from the floor. Launches from beyond the arc. Gets the front rim.
Alexander had everything going his way, but that wide open three wouldn't fall for him.
Passes it. Passes. Gets stopped by Davis. 7 seconds to shoot. Passes it. Releases from 15. Puts too much on it.
The D holds all the cards in this matchup. He has really got his work cut out for him.
Davis has the ball. He's shooting 40% from the arc. High rises. It's blocked. Goes up. That was too easy to call for the goaltending all the way. Curry will come off the floor.
Substitution for the Bulls.
Pfizer with the inbound.
Pick him up.
The Bulls
Can trim this lead down and bring it close with the bucket here. Bagaric has the ball. Launches from beyond the arc. It's his 6th point of the period. He has a total of 16 so far.
He is just brutal on the defense from the three-point land, Bob. Truly one of the great shooters in this league.
Davis passes the ball.
Double.
Fades away inside. Connects off the front rim. Williams, if he gets a 3 this trip, he'll have 4 3-pointers on the night. The 3-pointer was no good by Pfizer. Passes.
Pfizer expects to make that shot. It was well within his range, but no dice. The Hornets
Have it. They're shooting 37% from the arc. And in for the layup, and it's off the mark by McGlure. Tipped in by McGlure.
Oh, Bobby, you gotta like the way he ripped that one down. The Bulls
Bring it up. They're 3 out of their last 6 from the arc. Passes it. It's picked off!
He's in the NBA, Bob. He should have known better than to pass the ball with that kind of angle.
Pass caught by Wesley.
1-on-1. What's the block?
Gets cut off by Williams. Passes. 7 on the shot clock.
Batted away. It's stolen.
Now that's how you play the game, Bob. He recovered smoothly off the pump fake and then came away with the steal. Nice job.
Williams is hacked and will go to the line for a couple.
Tell you what, can't argue with that. Obvious foul.
He can't get the first. Robinson comes back in after sitting on the bench for a while.
Yanks it down inside.
Into the low post.
Takes the turnaround Jay. No one's home.
McGlure might want to consider taking that shot a few feet closer where he's a lot more comfortable.
Jay Williams launches from beyond the arc. Gets the front rim.
Well, I tell you what, they dodged the bullet right there. The three was wide open, but they're lucky that one didn't go in.
Amazing play, Rod. Let's check it out on the replay. Magarich throws it in. Williams works it up court. He's 3 of 7 from the arc. Gets cut off by Wesley.
Got it off in time, but the buzzer beater was missed by Rose. We're at the end of 3 with the score
36-28.
The Hornets
Still cling to a small lead going into the 4th. What's been the key stats so far, Rod?
Three-point shooting, Bob. Good three-point shooting can really stretch out the defense. They're having good success from the arc. The defense should be aware of that.
Williams makes the pass. Passes it.
gets stopped by Wesley. 7 seconds to shoot.
Williams now has it.
Williams launches from beyond the arc. Gets back iron and out.
Credit to Dion stopping that three-pointer. Made him alter his shot just enough to miss.
The Hornets have the ball. They're shooting 53% from the floor. Top of the key.
7 on the shot clock. Mashburn releases. Cashes it in for a double-digit ball game.
Williams has the rock. He has 9 points from the arc. Passes.
7 seconds to shoot. Goes with the crossover.
Puts up the shot.
Jalen Rose.
Nayland inbounds the ball. Davis
Has an opportunity to get his third 3 of the night this trip down.
Davis passes.
7 on the shot clock. Gets cut off by Rose.
Passes it.
Mashburn takes a shot from the elbow. Can't get it to fall.
Mashburn was playing the percentages there. He generally makes that shot, but not that possession.
Glore will head to the bench.
Substitution for the Hornets.
Passes.
From inside, tickles the
Daniel
twine.
Marshall.
Davis heads up court. He has 10 points from the floor. Passes it.
It's deflected.
Stolen.
He read that pump fake perfectly. Made a quick stab at the ball and then came away with the steal. Nice anticipation.
The tray was missed by Williams.
Caught by Davis.
They just couldn't get that jumper to fall, Bobby. That is exactly the look they wanted, and they executed the play perfectly, but it just didn't work out that time.
Marshall brings it up. He's shooting 75% from the floor. Williams passes it.
Gets stopped by Alexander. Uses the crossover. Campbell gets his 6th rebound of the night.
Davis has the ball. He's 4 of 10 from the floor. Passes.
Ball.
Pass to the wing.
Alexander shoots from just inside the line and puts too much on it.
That's a nice heads-up play on D.
Williams is at the controls. He's shooting 33% from the arc.
Launches from beyond the arc. Bounces off the left rim and out.
Williams has to take the blame for that. That pick was pretty good, and he should have been able to lose that defender.
Passes it.
Uses the crossover. They're inside. Grabbed by Mashburn. Count that last jumper by Mashburn. The Bulls will take a timeout here.
Timeout, Bulls.
Curry looks fresh coming back on the floor. Dalen will lead the floor.
Substitution for the Hornets.
Pfizer with the inbound. Pass low post. Went in for the layup, but it's off the mark by Pfizer. Davis works it up court. He's 2 out of his last 5 from the arc. Davis dishes it off. Goes with the crossover. Davis is called for charging. That's his first foul of the game.
Now, he went with the crossover, tried to get free, but the D didn't go for that at all. You better bring your credit card, because that's a charge.
Watch the screen. Watch that look.
Williams launches from beyond the arc. Can't capitalize.
He was able to get a good look thanks to that pick, but he just couldn't knock it down.
Now left wing.
I got it. Don't get hit. Good job.
From the left block. Picked up and in by Lynch. 36 seconds here in the game. Passes. Passes it.
Inside.
They work it in. Blunt shoots. Rolls it off the short side of the rim, then in. Campbell throws it in. Curry with the personal. That's his first foul of the game. Rose with the personal. That'll be his second foul of the game. He can't get the first. He sinks the second. Williams, if he gets a 3 this trip, he'll have 4 3-pointers on the night. Takes the quick shot. Gets the front rim.
Williams just can't get it going, and once you get cold, it's hard to get that hot hand back.
Curry with the personal. That'll be his second foul of the game. He gets the first of 2. He's off on the second. Blunt passes the ball. The Bulls are at the controls. They're 0 out of their last 6 from the arc. Lynch has the rock. He has 4 points from the paint. The deep 3 was missed by Lynch. And that'll do it. Your final score for tonight's game, 44-34. And that wraps it up. Make sure you catch SportsCenter so you can stay on top of the latest news in the sports world. Check your local listings for the correct time and channel. That's on ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports.
Thanks for joining us here at the ESPN postgame show. I'm Clark Dishman. The Hornets come away with a decisive 10-point win over the Bulls. They now move to 7-2 on the year. The Hornets just made a determined effort tonight to only take high-percentage shots. The opposing team just couldn't pressure their shooters enough, and that proved to be the big difference tonight. Eldon Campbell finished the game with a total of 9 points and 7 rebounds. He will get our ESPN Player of the Game. What a player. And that's all we have for you tonight. I'm Clark Dishman. We'll see you next game.